Jata 5, Senegaji go 14, Alaji Fall 16, Alaji by 20, Lamin Baji of course 1, and Umar Sise wears the number 30. The whistle is gone. There is little margin for error. It is all top battle for. It is an evening of tantalizing possibilities. Ibrahim Jata switching to the captain Musa Tamba on the right hand side, who's sending a long one, Buwasanyang on a defensive cover. But of course, Mustafa Jaju will never get that ball against Edward Sane, who is definitely tall and lanky. So Landi Jata starting it quick. Sidi Keita twisting and turning in the middle of the park. With it, of course, the number 18 kit. Landi Jata runs it to Mustafa Jaju. Back to Lyman and Cisse in the heart of the defense. Keita on their original back four today with Abdullah Conte and Lyman Cisse pandering in from the back. That was a long ball, but well defended there by Edward Sane. Landi Jata on the right hand side. He's having a banner on his face after that clumsy foul against Gunjul Nata on the last game. After charging win that battle, Lawrence Mendy was creating for space. After charging running into the penalty area, he was touched back, but he did manage to win a corner for Medina United. So which, of course, he is running into tech quickly. As you have Lawrence Tolanki in the penalty area, Abdullah Kote too running there, Lamin is running in there, Buwasanyang also standing there. So Abdul will be taking the resulting ball. That is called a switch of balls there from Abdul Jaju. Mustafa Jaju shot around the center circle. Of course, Abdullah Kamara on the center circle. Sidi Keita at the edge of the DE, waiting for rebound. Dominic Boise also creating those running space, running for the ball. With of course Jaju sending in a long one in the penalty area, trying to locate Lamin Cisse from the back. He did manage to have a touch, but it will not cause any scare for Latrikunda's dead minder in Lamin Baji. It's definitely shot with a sharp goalkeeper. He's starting it from the back, of course. Alaji Fall standing next to that. Santamba also the captain on the right hand side of the field. Lawrence tries to close down the netminder, of course, in Lamin Baji. But that was a risky football from Latrikunda United with Ibrahim Jata. Managed to do well, but Mustafa Jaju is closing down foul in his own goal mouth. Abdullah Conte back pedaling. After a quick first step, he runs into Abdullah Kamara. Abdullah Conte was calling for that ball back, but he hastily managed to work the ball out for a throw-in in favor of Latrikunda United. They'll be taken in quickly. Of course, Alaji Fall was interested. Lawrence coming in to replace Umar Bojang, who is today on the bench. There to lead the game, Wallahi Kamara to his back. So his striking department, son, is coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up. I think it's a good start here. I think the players that he fielded in to start the game, if they don't disappoint him, this is a good start. This is the team. And I think Lawrence coming in for Bojan today should be better because we have a problem of finding the net recently, so that should stop. I think Lawrence has a big job on his shoulders, and he has to plan for that. He has to prove the coach right for bringing him in instead of Bojan. So this is, I think this is the plan. He's tall, and we can work on the crosses with them into the box, and Lawrence can connect with and then try to finish.
Of course, can cross it and try to finish. He would definitely try. Whether he will be able to have one remains to be seen, but one thing is apparent. He has the legs, he has the prowess, he has the technical ability to find in the back of the net. So he did find the back of the net against, of course, Immigration minutes after coming in, scoring twice in a very quick succession. And now, back again for a difficult game against Latrikunda, which Sang described as a tough one. Sang, at some point you were an interim gaffer. In the medical setup, they must have seen in the technical area. This was your first game as per records. How did you feel that day?
Yeah, it was a tough challenge, and it was a tough responsibility to take upon a team that is. It was like a moment of transition because after just left and we went from the back. So it was very, very tough. The mentality of the boys, the moral of the team, and Latrikunda at that time they were at the top of their form. They have a very, very good team, a very solid team that was on form at that time. So it was going to be very tough, and indeed it was. We came, they scored early, and then we tried to come back in the second half, and then we thought we sniped the late winner, but the assistant referee said wasn't the goal, it was an offside, which everybody's amazement. Yeah. And even replay shows that we won that game. And like I said, Latrikunda is a very, very decent team. They have very, very experienced technical bench. And like I said in the beginning, it's going to be a very, very tight game, but I think Medina has the edge right now.
Medina has the edge right now. Of course, sitting 11, and a win today could take them all the way to play 35 points. While for Latrikunda, they are sitting on 14th position with 27 points, 5 points at 3 for Medina United. So on the table-wise, as per paper, Medina United definitely have the landing chart on the right-hand side, sending it across. Abdul Chaju jumping, Lawrence Mendy. Oh my God, that was an offside, but that was a golden opportunity there for Lawrence. The Lamin Page's hands were already there, but I think Lawrence was getting up.
Yeah, Lawrence knew he was offside. I think Judge should have done better. He should have brought the ball down. If he should have put power behind the header, because Lawrence was already in the inside position, so you can't commit him to do anything. The assistant referee was there. He was always there, and he wouldn't have let that go for Lawrence anyway.
He definitely would never have. Marcator from the back. Playing it quick and calm, trying to look at landing Jata. That was a heavy one. And Ansumani Cham rather, since the first round or since the second early games in the second round, I was calling him Ansumani Cham. Little did I know, and you were saying Ansumadi. Little did I know that it's Madi on the name, in fact.
Yeah, it is Ansumani Cham, yeah. Ansumana.
Absolutely. So we go with that. Latrikunda playing it calm and Tamba. Rolling it, of course, to his starting number 10 in Tijan Bojang. Bojang playing it quick. Musa Tamba now. Beautiful football from Latrikunda. Composed and calm. And here comes the marauding number 8 in Edward Sane. Man down. The play continues. I think that's Mustafa Jaji on the ground. That was quick football. And Ibrahim Majata on the other side, who's placing himself for a drive. That will never trouble Umar Keita. To handle the ball with absolute poise. And organizing the back line, calling on them to focus, calling on them to be composed. Abdullah Conte had a man of the match play against Gunjur United, stopping Moses Jagi in the best way possible. Bojang, Lawrence Lara went for a jump, but that was beautifully defended there by foul. And also the centre back. Latrikunda playing it smooth at the back for now. Medina United pressing for more. Here comes Dominic Boas running into the penalty area to Stanton. That was surely sublimely defended there by Latrikunda Alajimbai on the left hand side of the field. And here they go now onto the foot of Ibrahim Sane, or Edward Sane there rather. Sili Keita does well, trying to look at Dominic Boasi, which he does. Boasi read the ball first, but he overtouched that, claimed for a foul, but the ball is still in play. And Dominic will be okay to continue. In no hurry to press for more. There is a running or darting number 9, centre forward. One is hard throwing for Latrikunda United. This boisterous, chilly sunshine evening. Just have 9 minutes on the clock. Still no opening bar and earlier chance from Abdul Jaju. I think you're right. I mean, Abdul should have done better with that one, because he should have known that Lawrence was already on an offside position. Abdul, for me, rather than bringing it down, I would have fancy header with force to the goal mouth.
Yeah, definitely. He should have put power behind the header, not trying to connect or locate Lawrence with the pass with the head. No. I think if he couldn't put it on the chest, then he should put power behind the head and then try to find the back of the net. Or if the goalkeeper cannot save it one time, he has to tip it for a corner. Or if he pass it and spills it out, Lawrence was there, it wouldn't be an offside. So Lawrence could just finish.
Sam, let me put you into a discussion here on your coaching ability, and you have worked with many players already. Players thinking, the brain for me is the most important thing in the football field. In your short time or in your career so far as a coach, how would you assess players' brains and the need to be sharper?
Yeah, I think a player cannot play without a brain. He can't play without intelligence. So a player needs what I call the sixth sense. So you have to know exactly what is going to happen before it happens. You have to anticipate. You have to create your own environment. And within the game itself, you have to be very sharp. You have to be aware. You have to map the field. You have to analyze your opponent. You have to be resourceful. You have to be creative. You have to be everything. So if you are not that kind of an individual or personnel in a football match or in football, I don't think you are ready to play football, because some might think football is for those that do not have brains or those that drop out from school. No. Football is for those that have brains.
Absolutely. For those that have brains. See the kite in the middle of the park, trying to see play, trying to look at Abdul Jaju, but the captain for, of course, Latrikunda Tamba standing firm. Buba Sanyang lost that battle, but Abdullah Conte wins it. Once it back to Buba Sanyang in the middle of the park. Sanyang tries to switch play to London Jata on the right side of the field, but that was beautifully defended there by Latrikunda, who had no hurry. Foul. Tries to rocket the darting number 5, of course, it's Ibrahima Jata, but beautifully defended there by Abdullah Kamara and Abdullah Conte. Abdul Jaji was calling for that, but Sidi Keita up to the rolling back to London Jata. Sidi Keita dictating play in the middle of the park. Abdullah Conte and his left side of the defense. Wasana was calling for that, and of course creating the space. Mustafa Jaju runs it to Abdul Jaju. The Jaju square. Jaju now running into the penalty area, twisting and turning. Of course, in the penalty area, Mustafa Jaju. That was a definite golden opportunity, but the ball is still in play. Here they come now, Tamba. Sending in a long one, locating his center forward. That was beautiful football there from Ben. They call it Tijan Bojan. Tapping the man on the striker. Bojan coming back. That was a golden opportunity for Mustafa.
Yeah, I think Mustafa again should have done better, because at that moment you have 3 players or 2 players that are waiting at the goal. That was just a cutback for one of them to put the ball in the net, because the angle that he wants to try to find in net, the goalkeeper was already there. So he closed that angle. So there was nothing you could do there. It takes extra brilliance for you to beat the goalkeeper from that angle. So he should have just pulled a cut back, and then somebody would connect with the ball and then just stab it. That should have been a simple pass.
Simple pass, of course, Sang says. And but the boys are playing a business football. I'm liking the positioning of Sidi Keita. I think that's one thing I like about him. The VM. You know, in all the games I watch, sometimes he can be a bit slow on the ball, trying to switch the play, but I like him so he seems to have a deeper understanding, a deep understanding of the game role.
I think for far too long, a lot of people think that defensive midfielders should be like beasts. They should have more energy on the pitch than any other player. But to me, my defensive midfielder should be the most cleverest player on the pitch, because if you look at that position, he is the link between the back, he is the link between the midfield and the forward, he is the link between the defense, the goalkeeper. He's everything. So if he is not focused, if he is not clever, if he is not up to the task, if he does not understand, have a clue of his responsibility, then the team is just flat.
Absolutely, definitely so. Here comes Latrikunda and the beautiful defending there by London Jata, who did manage to recover, but loses it very easily. Brought down and wins a throw, as per the central referee. The throw, London Jata, of course, or a free kick rather, referee, but that was a throw, I think, earlier on. And taking that quickly. On the right hand side of the field, only him and Umar Keita so far have played every minute in the second round so far. The Minipuasi or Lawrence there was brought down, but Mr. Throw from Medina United on the left hand side of the field. Of course, Medina are playing from right to left from where we're sitting, while Latrikunda from left to right. And here it come now, London Jata rolling it to Mustafa Jaji, who had the best chance of the game so far. Lamin Sise wins a throw there for Medina United. Will be taken by London Jata on the right hand side of the field. Both sides unable to break the deadlock so far. The win is important and crucial for both teams. Both sides understand the significance of these 3 points, as they are very, very important and will go a long way in shaping the team's stature in the second round or in this division. Sidi Keita rolling is sweet and smooth to Dominic Boasi, who is trying to turn, but loses that ball to Sene Ganchiko on the left hand side for Latrikunda United. Here comes the attacking centre forward, of course, in Bojang. We're playing it simple and calm. That was a good pass there from Edward Sane to the left hand side of the field for Gajiko. We switch it this play now to the centre forward, but Abdullah Conte wouldn't allow him for any play. Lamis is a back pedaling, recovering well. have a very simple, educated, intelligent trade from Lamin Cisse. Sending in a long one. Look for the jump of Lawrence Mendy. Yeah, tall and lanky. That will be needed for the whole game. And here comes foul. Let Musa Tamba, the captain, on the other side of the field. Abdul Jaju closing him down in the best way possible, which he does absolutely smoothly. Back to foul on the defensive line, or defensive cover. Abdullah Conte wins the battle to Mustafa Jaju in the middle of the park. Jaju to Abdul Jaju, who's now switching things. Of course, Musa Tamba tried to close him down. But that was an almighty turn, but couldn't recover in time. And Abdullah Kamara also backpedaling, tried to recover. Abdul Jaju, but here comes the center forward, which Abdullah Conte and Sibi Keita recovers, rolling it all the way back to Omar Keita. Keita looks for Abdullah Conte. Conte looks for Abdullah Kamara. Abdullah Squire, who rolls his sweet and smooth to Abdul Jaju. Jaju to Lawrence Mendy. Intelligent pass there from Lawrence. Was trying to look at the role of Abdullah Kamara, but a clever one. The referee says a foul against Musa Tamba for Latrikunda United. But that was too easy and smooth and simple. But of course, the referee goes otherwise. Here comes Bajir in that minder for Latrikunda United. Locating, of course, his midfielder in Alaji Fall, but going for a long one to his center forward. Abdullah Kamara is recovering against Musa Tamba. Great tackle from Abdullah. Yeah, tough.
That's the push. The surface of the turf is hot. So it's going to be very, very excruciating. I don't expect any player to make it.
Absolutely. These are things that you expect every single day. Bojang was going for a drive, but it's out for a goal kick rather for Medina United. Was playing only 10 men at the moment, with Mustafa Jaju dropping a little, Abdul Jaju dropping a little bit to support Abdullah Conte from the back. Lamin Cisse on the other side of the field, sending in a long one to Lawrence Mendy, who jumps. The free kick for Medina United. Good call from the central referee. That was an absolutely good call. It's not the one who goes down, but the one who is fouled.
Yeah, Lawrence out-jumped him. Lawrence is taller. He out-jumped him. He jumped very well. So he was like climbing on him, and then the referee saw everything. He was close to the action, so he couldn't miss that one. So definitely that was against the player that went down.
Absolutely. And the Sibi Keita will be taking the resulting free kick for Medina United, not far from the center circle. So you have Lawrence in the striking force. Also, you have Abdul Jaju there. That was great defensive by Gajiko, who's sending in a long one, but Abdullah Kamara is recovering. Had a quick first touch there, recovering all the way back again. That was mistouch. That was a striking instinct from the dirty number 9 for Latrikunda United. But they didn't manage to locate the right angle, and it falls to the gloves of Omar Keita. Omar Keita was lucky. He managed to recover in time. Locate down, planning Baji, the center forward. Mustik. Center forward for Latrikunda United, and also wears the number 9. Quick runs and small runs, of course, for Latrikunda. Ball is still played in the opponent's. But Lamin Cisse, that was a clanger there from Cisse, placing himself for drive. That wasn't the best of drives, Lamin Cisse there.
Yeah, even the best players in the world, the most intelligent players in the world, sometimes miss it. Football is a game. Sometimes you angle your body to execute a kind of action and then fail. So that doesn't make him a bad defender. But I think he should be careful now. He should be calm. Our back should be calm. They should be composed. Take the game gradually. And when we fine-tune ourselves, find our rhythm, our tempo, then we can be able to mount pressure on our opponent. But now I think the boys are forcing.
Absolutely forcing. So Omar Cisse is the goalkeeper for Latrikunda United, while Lamin Baji is the center forward. As per the Majlis confirmation, Landon Jata rolling into Dominic Boissy on the other side of the field. Boissy all the way back to Landon Jata, who was placing himself for a good pass for Lawrence. Lawrence who turned switching play. Omar Cisse, outside of the field, and there will be a free kick for Medina United. He was complaining of a push, but that was never a push.
No, nobody touched him.
And that was a good call from the central referee, and a free kick for Medina United, which Mosanek is interested in. And Conte is interested. So Latrikunda players are protesting and negotiating for a change. A heavy touch from Fall. That is Alaji Umar Fall for Latrikunda United, but that will be throw for Medina United. That will be taken by Abdullah Kamara as Abdul Jaju is down, nursing a bit of pain at the moment. Well, we have Badran on the bench. Put them towards the bench. Kamara on the bench, Mendy on the bench. There is no such a newcomers here. Kamara sending in a long one to Lawrence, but that was a heavy throw from Kamara, and it's out for a goal kick for Latrikunda United. Umar Sise is in no hurry to take.
That was a good because of his body.
Okay. Sise. Along in the penalty area located in Lamin Baji, they lose everyone. Edward, but Abdullah Kamara recover well. See the Keita getting it patiently to all the way back to Umar Keita. Keita sending in a long one to Buba Sanga, who struggled to have a control on that. That was difficult to control, of course. It came to him heavy. Here comes Fall. Abdullah Kamara managed to have a touch. They were telling him to leave it for the goalkeeper. Kamara was not taking chances. Tijan Umar Fall recovered. Here comes Mustafa Jaji. He was trying to locate Abdul Jaji. Mustafa Jaji is down, nursing a bit of pain at the moment. So now the free kick around 40 yards away from goal. Abdullah Conte, of course, is the likely candidate to take the resulting ball. Conte, Lawrence, but rolling it to Sidi Keita. We start watching the turn, sending in a long one to landing Jata, but Kaliko did manage to read it well. Dominic Boissy back pedal to Lamin Sise. Sise trying to locate the run of landing Jata, but opted to go back to Dominic Boissy, who sends in a one to try to call Lawrence Mendy, but couldn't. And now Kajiko was recovering, landing Jata, touch from the back, and used a free kick around the, of course, bar line, and that will be a free kick rather for Medina United. We see the Keita is running into take two, and of course the Keita have a touch on that. Alujan busy on the touchline, sending in a long one, tries to look at Abdul Jaju. Lawrence Mendy chases that ball well, has a quick first touch on the box. Abdul Jaju managed to give him the support he needs. Abdul Jaju turns, but opted to go rather in the penalty area. Still twisting and turning. Edward tried to push him down in the best way possible, but opting to go all the way back to Buba Sanyang, who has a quick first touch there, but struggled to control. Here comes Lamin Baji now running into space, but the only candidate there for Latrikunda United. Of course, Edward. Majata there looks for the run of Lamin Baji. Buba Sanyang recovering. Here comes Tijan Bojang in the penalty area, closed down by Mustafa Jaju, and Umar Keita handled that ball with poise. Keita rolling it quick. Of course, landing Jata, rolling it to Dominic Boissy. There was an uncalculated pass there from landing Jata to Dominic, and it is out for throw-in. Of course, where we have 28 minutes on the clock at the Levis Mansau football field. Of course, Medina nil, Latrikunda United nil so far. Now they come a long one. Of course, Lamin Baji, who is definitely a busy striker. I'm not sure of his ability to find the back of the net, but a definite workhorse.
Yeah, he is trying to be some kind of trouble. I think he must have. They must have done their homework on the Medina back four. If you want to have any kind of possibility to trouble them, you don't have to be a stagnant striker. You have to prove to be stubborn, move into spaces, try to involve in the game, try to drag them out of position. But if you just want to be between the defenders, they have no problem with that. So I think that is what he's trying to do. But again, it's going to take a toll on him because it's going to wear down his energy level, and that's going to be a problem for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Basanyang was touching the middle of the park. The free kick for Medina United was a heavy blow, a heavy hit rather. Keita was stealing the spot of the foul. The referee is telling him, go back, boy. And now he's back. Abdullah Conte placing himself for delivery in the penalty area. Sending in a long one, looks for the run of Lawrence. And Dominic Boissy was coming from the back. But Umar Sise was wary and did a very good goalkeeping there. Oh. Set from Dominic on his hand. Basically standing around the edge of the penalty area. Around jumps, miscued there, Tijan Bojang, recovering from last. That was a super turn there from Tijan. Rolling it back. Facilitator trying to close him down in the best way possible. Opting to go back to his centre forwards, but all the way to Tijan Bojang. Was looking for the run of Lamin Baji. Abdullah Conte does well. Looks to look at Mustafa Jaji, shot and overpowered by the midfield maestros for Latrikunda United. Here comes the attacking number 8 in Edward. Tries to look at the left, of course, Bojang. There was a long ball. Two good super run by Lamin Baji. Did have a very good glancing header, but Umar Keta read it well. Umar likes going for one hand in this kind of occasion. That's also risky.
No, I think Omar is a big lad. That is one of his signatures. If he knows that the header has no power behind it, I don't think he needs to put all effort over the ball. He is a good goalkeeper. He knows, with experience, you know what you are going to do at every given moment so that you can respond well. So you see, for us, it's super. Some other people it's super, but for him, it's just easy. It's just normal. Because you can see he understands that the striker did not get the power behind the header. He was not in the right position. The jump was not even enough. Yeah. So it's not going to trouble him anyway.
Absolutely. See, they catch out to Abdullah Conte. I'm liking this boy, Abdullah Conte. And his partnership with Lamin Sisi is absolutely immense. Conte, around his own box, trying to look at one of his colleagues.
Lorenzo Abdu.
Wow. Sending in a long one around the penalty area, but that was all the way to Lamin Sisi. Umar Sisi rather for Latrikunda United. That was a heavy hit. So look at, of course, Tijan, or of course one of his centre with Gajigo. Gajigo, but closed down there by Sisi. Now Bojang Tijan turning around the penalty area. But of course, Ibrahima making the turn. Heavy hit. Lamin Sisi placing himself, of course, around the ball, and he did manage to have a heavy touch on that. So Tijan Bojang going into tech. Of course, his number 5 also Ibrahima Jata interested. Placing it quick in the middle of the park. Of course, here they come now. Try to sit play to Musa Tamba on the right hand side of the field. Tamba is down. The referee is now. It is 3 against 3 here for Medina United. Jaju running around the penalty. That was a good turn. But couldn't connect Dominic Boasi. Latrikunda managed to recover. Here comes Lamin Baji, brought down by Abdullah Kamara. And we Bojang turning. Look at, of course, his teammate around the center circle. Of course, that was Ibrahima Jata. Looks for Gaji on the left hand side of the field. See, they can try to close him down. Jata rolling it to, of course, Edward in the center circle. Here comes Tijan. Foul there rather, foul. Good football. Because Musataba, the skipper for Latrikunda, was chasing sending a long one. Keita managed to watch it well, and it's out for a goal kick for Medina United. It seems still though the chance of Mustafa Jadi is the best so far in the field. And Omar Keita will be starting from the back for Medina United on this chilly, boisterous, sunshine evening at the late Usman Saha football field. Still no real opponents. Dominic now switching play with Abdul Jaju on the wings. So Marquez attack, sending in a long one, looking for Abdul Jaju. But that was a good defending there from Latrikunda United. Lamin Sisi also recovered well, but I will be throwing for Lamin Baji and throwing for Latrikunda United. Baji is making all the defenders busy at the moment. Like Sang said, I don't know whether he has the energy to maintain so, but if so, he's definitely a handful striker. Whether he's also a good finisher remains to be seen, but one thing is apparent, is every coach's dream. And here comes Tijan Bojang, twisting. Lamin Sisi tried to close him down in the best way possible, but Tijan still managing to maneuver. Would that be Gajigo on the left side of the field for Latrikunda United? Closed down well by Lamin Jata and Abdul Jaju and Lamin Sisi. But that will be true as they're trying to maintain their composure and calm in this stages of the first period, as they have 27 points on their ranks, and a week today will take them all the way to 30. Here comes their left full back on the left hand side of the field. They take the shot in throw for Latrikunda United, looking to put one around the penalty area. That would be, of course, a corner throw for Latrikunda United, or a throw corner if that's the right word. Sending in a long one. Lamin Sisi managed to read it well, but didn't clear it fully. But landing Jata does, but still not fully cleared. As is another reoccurrence of a corner. Of course, number 15 was trying to close down things down. This will be another throw, this time in a much closer place. We'll have much more opportunity to put more power behind it. Lamin is organizing things from the back. And Abdullah Conte crossing the remaining space. A long one again. Of course, Lawrence was going back to help. Great striking instinct. Latrikunda. The players in dismay or in disagreement of that call. Latrikunda in a very good position. There. Sam, it's high time. The boys started collecting 3 points.
No, I think this game they don't have to collect the 3 points because it's very important. It cannot become a norm because when something repeats itself time and time again, it's difficult to come out of it. So today they have to try to find a way just to get those 3 points and bring back the morals in the camp so that we can continue winning. It's important to win at least 3 games in a row or 2 games in a row. It's very, very important in the league standing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This will be a free kick. Every Medina player in the penalty area except Dominic Boazi, who's around the center circle. That will be a long one. Goal! That was nearly well calculated. Omar Keita was wary of the ball. He did some work well by covering his goal mouth. Didn't have to touch the ball for a corner, but rather left it to hit the side netting. So this will be a restart play for Omar Keita to, of course, Lamin Cisse. He's sending in a long one, tries to look at Lawrence. But of course, still not fully clear. Lawrence managed to hit it well for Abdul Jaju. Against Lawrence, that touch his hand. Lawrence is in disagreement, but the decision was taken serious. So Omar Cisse will have the chance to start things play for, of course, Latrikunda United from in their own territory. They decide to want to drop points today. Both sides are looking for 3 points, both sides understanding collecting all the points today. Lamin Cisse against Lamin Baji. Yeah, in a 1-0 situation, we have no chance. So just making those runs, like Sam was saying, that will give an opportunity to get a headache. So they get a switching to Sanya. Abdullah Kamara was creating the space already, but that pass from Kuba was a little bit too slow. Kuba managed to do well there. Bringing it back to Dominic Boazi, who was trying to turn. That was a foul, yeah.
Next time, tangkap.
Sanya. Long one in the penalty area. Looks for Lawrence. That was a good turn from Lawrence. A heavy corner, a heavy hit rather there. But the goalkeeper managed to leave it out for a goal kick for Latrikunda United. That was a good header there. Marcise starting it for Latrikunda. Heavy and what's happening? Because we're starting
I'm outside right now. I'm having fun.
Masanya does well to defend. Goes like Karma, a clear footballer from Abdullah Kamara. Masanya turning, looks for Sidi Keita, who had a good first touch, looking to look at landing Jata on the other side of the field. Jata sending in across to Mustafa Jaji, but that was a heavy one. And far recovering in time for Latrikunda United. Here they come now. Lamin Cisse, a brilliant tackle down from Cisse to Sidi Keita. Too much touches on that. And gave chance for Tijan to recover for Latrikunda United, and he was a free kick. Sanya there, Kunda also there. Tijan will be interested for that ball, as well as Edward and Ibrahima too in the center circle. In your touch. Baji making those offside against Lamin Baji. That was the defender by Lamin Cisse. To, of course, Dominic Boazi, who is now making the run around the penalty area. Looks for the run of Abdullah Kamara. Boazi still twisting and turning, touching it well for Abdullah Kamara, who is placing himself for a cross around the penalty area. That was a well calculated cross. The collision between the defender and the goalkeeper. And that was cleared fully foul. So Musa Tamba on the other side of the field. Tamba tries to locate Tijan Bojang all the way back to, of course, Ibrahima. Sending in a pass to Lamin Baji. Abdullah Conte does the rest and a free kick against Abdullah Conte for Latrikunda United. Abdullah is in dismay, is in disagreement rather. That will be a free kick for Latrikunda. Number 5, Ibrahim Jata will take for Latrikunda as he's looking to look at one. Of course, for foul. Great football there from, of course, Ibrahim and foul. Foul tries to turn. Dominic Boisi, it was a great defensive shift. Abdullah Kamara looks for the launch of Lawrence Bendy. One for Tijan Bojan Tony. Once against Dominic Boisi, here comes Mr. Tamba for Latrikunda United. Who are not building into the game in the best way possible. Playing a quick one to foul. Tries to look at, of course, Edward in the middle of the park. Edward turning all the way to Ibrahim Jata, who was trying to turn to the corner. Gaji go on the left hand side of the field. They are defending there by landing Jata to Abdul Jaju. Was rolling in blue moon now, Abdul Jaju. Lawrence was making the space. Abdul Jaju sending in a long one to Dominic Boisi. The goalkeeper is out. That was too much in of a pass from Abdul Jaju. Within this Umar Sise and Musatama making the run to Tijan Bojang for Latrikunda United. Bojang looking for the run of Lamin Baji and of course Ibrahim Jata to Musatama to Lamin Baji, who turns against Abdullah Kante. That was a sloppy football from Ibrahim Jata for Latrikunda. And Lamin Jata recover for Abdul Jaju now. Gajigo was trying to cross him down. Oh, the free kick against Abdul Jaju. Yellow card says the referee.
I don't understand because Abdul Jaju was in front of the player, he got the ball, so shielding off the ball, so I think he kicked him or whatsoever.
Jaju sending in a one to Dominic Boisi, who had a heavy jump. Abdul Jaju, I thought he was going for drive.
Yeah, he should have. That was the best decision. Sometimes you have to just go for it and then you can catch the goal.
Absolutely. The way he placed himself was in the right spot to go for drive. Sometimes they are scared to take it down. Maybe they are afraid to lose the ball, and they didn't lose it this time for a foul. Half time, not the best of half times, in all honesty. Of course, neither side able to create those real openings, those great chances. The best of which fall to the foot of Mustafa Jaju. And of course, another glancing header for Lamin Baji that went agonizingly close, but still no goal threat. Half time here at the Usman Sawa football field. Medina United 0, Latrikunda United 0. Passing it for Medina United, Mustafa Jaju placing it to Lamin Sise. A quick start in the second period of a jump there by the darting number 20 of course Latrikunda, that is Alaji Mbai. Al-Mustafa Jaju heading it down for landing Jata, who does well to keep it in play. Landing Jata turning, looking for the run of Mustafa Jaju around the edge of the box, brought down, nothing says the central referee. And Latrikunda presses Sidikator, trying to cross him down in the best way possible. Does well to Abdul Jaju. Jaju twisting and turning around the byline. Does well. Look at him, Mustafa Jaju. That pass from Leon, center referee. And nothing inside. Edward bringing it all the way back to Lamin Baji for, of course, Latrikunda United. The football around their own half. Latrikunda starting it from the back, smooth and calm. By switching play. But Sidikator was a volley of a drive to Abdullah Kamara. Kamara sending in a cross, trying to look at Lawrence Mendy. Good first touch for Lawrence, who is turning. It was a heavy hit and it went over the bar. Lawrence could have tried it first time, but after to have the control, and it is out for a goal kick for Medina for Latrikunda United. That's the best move in the second period so far. Best is in it enough. It has to be excellent. It has to be as perfect as it possibly can be. And Lamin Baji will be starting it from the back for Latrikunda United, and with, of course, the two centre backs. Umar Sise, the netminder, sending it long, trying to look the centre forward Lamin Baji. So the Keita does well, and Buma Sanyang turning, running it back to Abdullah Kamara. Kamara switching play to Dominic Boisi. Boisi all the way back to Abdullah Kante. Kante looks for Lamin Sise in his defending line. Sise to Sidi Keita, who's playing it simple, playing it calm, playing it composed. Lamin Sise communicating to Abdul to play in the middle. And Mustafa Jaju turning to Lamin Sise. Sise, of course, all the way back to Umar Keita. Medina United trying to bring in the composer now. Start to building in the plans, start to building in technical ability. The tactical intelligence has to be there. Abdullah Conte tossed on well to Umar Keita, who is taking no chances, sending it long to Dominic Boisi, who jumped or overjumped there by the centre back. Lawrence Mendy does well to connect Mustafa Jaju, was looking for the run of Dominic Boisi, but that was a miscalculated pass there from Mustafa Jaju, as both Abdul Jaju and Dominic Boisi were in the right space. But Lamin Baji chasing that ball, does well, has a good first touch. Tijan Poja not twisting and turning. See the Keita recovering. Absolutely good defending there by Keita. Look for the run of Dominic Boisi to Mustafa Jaju. But Edward recovering back for Latrikunda United. And he's doing well there. Edward controlling it, making it calm and composed around the center circle. Tijan Poja has a good first touch there for Latrikunda United. Was closed down well there by Sidi Keita. But that will be a corner for Latrikunda United. Yes, good call there from the assistant referee. So here comes the corner for Latrikunda. Tijan Poja has his foot on the ball, sending it a long one around the penalty area. Umar Keita does watch it well and handle well. Looks for Abdul Jaju. Dominic Boisi was running into space already. Switching it long to Dominic Boisi. Face to face with Musa Tamba. Dominic chases and controls that ball well. But of course, still not fully well. Umar Cisse was out to handle that ball with poise. And of course, the analysis man is nowhere found. And Umar Cisse standing in the back because the cameraman wants to switch or deputize in as the analyst man. But of course, Abdullah Kamara running back, defending, playing with pain. After that, Ali forced off heavy bruise on his arms. Lawrence Mendy will stand the challenge. Mustafa Jaju does well to Bubasanya in the center circle. Sanya back to Sidi Keita in the DM role. Keita to the run of landing Jata. It was a great defending there by Mbai Alaji. Bubasanya to Sidi Keita around the middle of the park, who is now dictating the play now, upping the tempo of the game in the best way possible. Abdullah Kamara sending in a nice one to Mustafa Jaju. Fantastic football there from the shot man. Kamara sending in a cross onto the gloves of Umar Cisse for Latrikunda United. And Cisse standing a clean. The tempo of the game now is absolutely lifting up. A free kick for Latrikunda in their own territory. Edward wanted it quick, but the referee telling him to restart play at the right spot. Edward starting it from the back, leaving it for the defenders to start things for us here. And that was taken by Seni Gachiko to take. Of course, foul there was there. Sidi Keita brought down the batting Bojan, but the referee was contested. The judge's pass to Lawrence was heavily and miscalculated. So that will be Latrikunda Edward to start things in the middle of the park. Here comes foul, Umar, all the way to his center back, Kajiko. Alaji Mbai wanted it, but Kajiko sending in a pass to Musa Tamba. That was a heavy pass, and it's out for a goal kick for Medina United. Umar Keita will be starting, of course, for Medina. Lamin Cisse was interested for a quick start, but opting to go to Abdullah Kante. Kante Abdullah starting it to Sidi Keita, who made a good turn. Heavy one though from Sidi Keita, loses it in a very threatening position. But Lamin Cisse was there to give him the support he needs. Then the Jata is also there. Of course, the young energetic right back to Abdul Jaju. Jata was giving him the space he needs. Good run there by landing Jata, running into the penalty area. But great defending there by Alaji Mbai. But landing Jata, recovering in time now, running into the penalty area. Super defending again by Alaji Mbai for Latrikunda United. And it's out for a goal kick for Latrikunda. With Umar Cisse would be taking a left full back, doing the work well there for Latrikunda. And the Medina United bench in Drame warming up. Of course, Ansumari Cham also warming up. And Brian Mendy on the bench as well. Mohamed Kamara on the bench. And huge options to call for. Abdullah Kamara does a scary turn. But of course, Ibrahim Jata claim for a foul. Yes, agreed by the central referee. For a call that didn't go down well with the Medina technical bench and the players. But of course, they are not interested. Umar Fall rolling it to Edward in the middle of the park, looking for Tijan Bojang, who is arguably the best player in the field. Alaji Mbai on the left-hand side for, of course, Latrikunda United. Here comes playing a quick 1-2. Tries to look Tijan Bojang. Bojang all the way back to Edward, who was looking for the run of course, his centre forward. Who was standing firm, and Njata will stand in the pressure. even the commentator will be involved this evening. Here at the Latrikunda football field. There will be a quick restart for Latrikunda. Of course, with both teams trying to up the tempo of the game in the best way possible. Of course, Alaji Mbai will be taking the shot in throw for Latrikunda United on the left-hand side of the field. Still no real opening in the second period. But the tempo of the game is much more lively than it was in the first period. Bai looks for Tijal Bojang, who is without doubt the best player in the field so far. Abdullah Kamara jumps, win that battle. Of course, Dominic Boissy was recovering. Bojang again had a good first touch to Edward in the center circle. Edward looks for Buba Gajiko, or Gajiko there rather. Landing Jata does well to win that tussle. And that will be a resulting throw-in for Latrikunda. That will be taken by Alaji Mbai for Latrikunda. Of course, Landing was trying to close down the space. And of course, I'm saying Gajiko was calling for that. But all the way to Lamin Baji to Gajiko. Baji does well to win that battle. Gajiko rolling it back to Tijal Bojang. Bojang back to Gajiko on the left-hand side of the field. Gajiko rolling it back to Tijal Bojang again. Bojang, who's acting the sweet play, was looking for the run of Ibrahim, but Mustafa Jaju does well to Dominic Boissy. Boissy turns, looks for Abdul Jaju, and also Lawrence Mendy, great defending there by Latrikunda, and all the way back to Umar Cisse, who is not taking chances. He's trying to look at Musa Tamba on the right-hand side of the field. Tamba to Edward. Edward all the way to the starting centre forward. Sidi Keita missed that ball. Still in the Medina United States. Musa Tamba was running in the space, but Abdullah Conte will read that ball well all the way out for a goal kick for Medina United. Of course, that will be a play restart for Medina United with Umar Keita is taking. So Keita will be starting it back to Medina United here at the Usman Sao football field. Of course, what is without doubt a chilly game, a posterous game. The tempo of the game in the second period is much more lively than it was in the first period without doubt. But of course, still no real opponents, the best of which fall to the foot of Lawrence Mendy, who didn't go for a first-time drive, and it is out for throw-in for, of course, the Latrikunda United, who are taking the kick to Lamin Baji. Abdullah Conte jumps, Sidi Keita toss well to win that ball back to Dominic Boissy on the left-hand side of the field. Boissy didn't manage to look at Mustafa Jaju. Tijan Bojang in the center circle. Bojang Tijan Torre, twisting, was looking for Musa Tamba, foul for Tijan, says the center referee. And of course, foul Umar will be taken, and of course Edward too is interested, and the number 8 of course in Edward Sane for of course Latrikunda United. The young Sane man in the middle of the park looks for the run of Sene Gajiko. Gajiko now has a touch on that, twisting and turning. Mustafa Jaju managing to maneuver, but Gajiko wins the battle to Musa Tamba on the right side of the field. Sidi Keita wins the battle again. Mustafa Jaju twisting and turning, looks for Abdul Jaju, who does well to Buba Sanyang. Landing Jata running into space now. Landing Jata bringing it back to Buba Sanyang, who does well to control. All the way back to Landing Jata to run of Abdul Jaju. But that was a miscalculated pass, and it was sent to Tijan Bojang. Back, Buba Sanyang when the ball back to Sidi Keita, who looks for Dominic Boissy on the left-hand side of the field. Dominic turning to Mustafa Jaju, who's placing himself for a pass to Landing Jata. The ball is still in play, but of course no real goal at the moment. The ball, high put, free kick for Latrikunda, quickly taken by Sene Gajiko. Gajiko shooting place to Tijan Bojang. Lamin Baji was interested, but Gajiko had other ideas, and it is out for a throw-in. So, Dominic Boissy, there was a heavy one there from Dominic. It's already out for. It's out, of course, for throw-in for Latrikunda United. It was a Tamba to tag, which is keeper also for Latrikunda United. Edward Sane miscued that ball. Lawrence was chasing that ball. Landing Jata wins the ball all the way back to Abdullah Kante. Compost football to Sidi Keita in the middle of the park, switching things hard and low to Lamin Cisse. Cisse is looking for Abdul Jaju. Abdul Jaju twisting and turning, heading to the penalty area. Gaju goes trying to cross him down, stopping him from turning. Close, Dominic Boissy. That was absolutely close from Dominic, but close isn't enough yet. It has to be perfect. Still no real goal at the Let Usman Sao football field. It has been an enthralling contest so far. And Abdullah Kamara wins it for Dominic Boissy, was trying to turn. But great defending there from Latrikunda United. And now they will have the chance to start things from their own territory. Nothing says the central referee. Play on still. Ubasanya turning. Looking for the run of landing Jata on the right side of the field. Jata around the center circle. Bringing it back all the way to Lamin Cisse. Who's looking for the run of Ubasanya, who's opting to turn. Sanya, great turn, great pass to Mustafa Jaju. Bringing it back all the way to Sidi Keita. The Medina boys are now playing with flyer and phone. Abdullah Kamara. The defenders were calling for offside, but nothing says the assistant referee. Dominic Boissy turning. Looks to Ubasanya, who had a heavy touch. Couldn't control that. And now Gajigo looks for the run of Lamin Baji. Lamin Cisse. Yeah, that is a foul. Yellow card for Lamin Cisse. Against Lamin Baji. That was a foul, definitely a foul. Looking for the run of Dominic. They are defending there by Latrikunda United. Seni. Kaji got to Tijan Poja. Twist and turn looks for the run of Baji offside. Offside. He went too hard. The game is becoming much more tense and interesting now. It's a clash of who wants it more or who needs it more. It's a matter of who needing it more or who wants it. If you need it, you go all out for it. And of course, both teams are showing hunger, precision and pace. The minute Boissy loses that ball, Abdullah Conte turning it back to Medina. Of course, to Mustafa Jaju. Jaju twisting and turning in his own territory back to Abdullah Conte. Conte rolling it to Mustafa Jaju now. Jaju all the way back to Sidi Keita, who was looking for the run of course, Abdullah Kamara offside, says the assistant referee. Against Abdullah Kamara in favor of Latrikunda United. Which Fall, Alaji Umar Fall will be taken back for Latrikunda, and also Umar Cisse is interested, the netminder for Latrikunda, who will be taking the resulting free kick. We did have Alaji Mbai on the left hand side of the field. And also Sergio too in the fray, and Keita turns. Jaju was overpowered, and the Jaju was overpowered. Alaji by recovering. Seni, of course, looks for the run of Lamin Baji offside. Against the busy Lamin Baji. Free kick for Medina United. Just trying to have a confirmation of that of course, number 15 for Latrikunda in the match form. The centre back is, of course, Ibrahim Sadio, yes. Whereas the 15 for Latrikunda, and he's partnering with Alaji Umar Fall at the back. Seni Bojang, and of course, Lamin Baji going up front. Seni Gaji go rather trying to turn, but Abdullah Conte does the rest. Sidi Keita also doing another player on the field. So, yes, Ibrahim Sadio with the number 15, Abdul Jaju has a good first point there. Doing managed to recover. Ubasanya does manage to recover, handles that ball well. Looking for Abdul Jaju, who execute that ball. Seni Gaji will recover. Lamin Baji does for the Tijan Bojang. Bojang, of course, here comes Sane. Edward was looking for that pass. But there was a decent football there from Ibrahim. Edward is now in all smiles. Landing Jata was looking for the run of Dominic Boissy. Nothing says the center referee. Boissy around the penalty area, trying to turn. Loses that ball to Fall. And that was definitely a golden opportunity for Dominic Boissy, but doesn't do enough. Sidi Keita now turning, looking for landing Jata on the right hand side of the field. Jata looks for Abdul Jaju. Abdul trying to turn, of course looking to maneuver. Looks for landing Jata on the right hand side of the field. Sending it across, Lauren jumping. Over jump there by Alaji Umar Fall. Abdullah Kamara was trying to close down Ibrahima, but the ball is still in play for Latrikunda United in their own territory. Kamara going all the way to close down Latrikunda, but this would be a throw for Medina United inside the opponent's territory, which Abdullah Kamara will be taking. Takes it quick to Mustafa Jaju. Back to Abdullah Kamara, who goes for a first-time delivery, but that would be another throw for Medina United. Of course, he touched the body of Tijan Bojan, and ball is in fray. Abdullah Kamara to take the resulting ball. As Mustafa around him, Dominic Boissy also around him, but Sajo was down for Latrikunda United, but he's okay to continue. So Abdullah Kamara will be taking the resulting ball. We have 64 minutes on the clock, still goalless. That would be a corner, yes. Corner for Medina United. Against, of course, Kajiko against Latrikunda in short. Of course, that was against Umar Fan, Alaji Umar Fan. So, Dominic Boissy will be taking the resulting corner kick for Medina United. Lawrence is there. He's, of course, the target man, the tallest player in the field for Medina United. Of course, Alaji fall to there for Latrikunda. Boissy sending in a long one. They fully defended there by Alaji, but still not fully cleared. The ball is still in play. Lamin Cisse. It is high and wide. So Omar will be starting it back. Latrikunda still goalless. If this becomes a share of the spoils, it will be 3 games in a row of a draw. There will be huge points mixed. Omar Bojang is warming up. Perhaps there's going to be a like-for-like replacement against Lawrence. Here comes Sidi Keita twisting in the center circle. Dominic Boissy goes well to connect Abdul Jaju. Lamin Jata creating this press now. Here comes Abdul was trying to turn. Brought down and reached a free kick against Seni Kajiko. And a free kick for Medina United that will be taken by Lamin Jata. Of course, there we were sending 2 there. Abdul Jaju was brought down. Free kick says the referee. And the referee is telling Puma where he should be taken. So Mustafa Jaji is the candidate to take. Dominic running around the goal mouth to obstruct the goalkeeper. You have Lawrence in the penalty area. Lamin Cisse in there, Abdul Jaju in there, Abdullah Conte in there, Bobasana 2 there. Sidi Keita receive a bit of instructions from the technical area. Abdul Jaju to take now. And a 2-man barrier against Kajiko, sending in a long delivery around the penalty area. That was a super goal from Abdullah Conte. Sublime delivery and sublime finish. Abdullah Conte, who is without that, the team, the player, of course, the best player of the team for the past 2 games, who had a near excellent performance against Gunjur United and doing the damage again against Latrikunda United. The complaint for Latrikunda still is the foul. But the goal remains 1-0 and Abdullah Kante the scorer. 1-0 Medina United in their own territory for today. What a finish, what a header. And on, but of course, Latrikunda United now have over 20 minutes to chase for the equalizer. Yeah, they're playing it quick. Lamin Baji chasing that ball against Abdullah Conte. Conte told me in the last game, the chances missed are huge. It is high time the boys start capitalizing on the chances. It's high time they started scoring. And today, he is the goal scorer himself. He does defend well, had an excellent cameo so far, and now doing the business in the other end of the field. United. Passing for more now. Here comes Edward Sane to the back of the Masajo. We receive a yellow card just a few minutes ago. Playing in quick, Alaji Bai on the left hand side, placing himself across, opting to turn to his right. Ubastana does a very good defending there. Of course, helping the defenders in the best way possible. Sending in a long one. And here comes Edward Sane in the middle of the park. Here comes Ibrahim Sajo. Sajo turning. Looks for the run of the right marauding fullback in Musa Tamba, also doubling as his keeper for Latrikunda United. Musa Tamba rolling it back to Ibrahim Sane in the middle of the park. Here comes Tijan Bojang. Bojang all the way back to Alaji Umar far to Ibrahim Sajo. Latrikunda United trying to unlock Medina United. Especially the move to Lawrence. Running it to Landing Jata. Miskabala Data Seni Gajigo. Gajigo against Sidi Keita. Great defending there from Sidi. Alaji Mbai turning against Landing Jata. Landing Jata knows that Mbai is right-footed right left back. And the play on still continues. Fantastic defending there by Abdullah Kamara. And the player continues. Dominic Boissy recovering to help the defense. Seni Bojang placing himself across in the penalty area. He was up to go for a thumping drive. Seni Gajigo too was interested, but it is out for a goal kick. So substitution, Alice, Lamin Sise. He looks for Abdul Jadi. Abdul Jadi's first touch was a poor one. Buba Sanya turning around the middle of the park. Free kick for Medina United, says the referee in favor of Buba Sanya. Around the center circle. Tijan Bojang visibly complaining. Buba Sanya noticing a bit of pain at the moment and have a few more seconds to drink on the top. Yeah. Well, you have Brown on the bench. You have Drame too on the bench, so too Mal Bojang, so too Kamara, so too Ansumadi Cham, and host of others. So there's a luxury of players. There are, of course, huge jammers on the bench. So come on. Gafa Aliu Jang, BC on the 10 line. Of course, one time national under 20 footballer. Also guiding Hawks to the 2022 4th division title. And now guiding Medina United for what could be a special season. Medina United, Lawrence! Oh! That was a huge chance, but Lawrence couldn't do the job well. And Abdullah Kamara doing the work well there, landing Jata on this Buba Sanyang, having a touch from the opponent's foot. Lawrence was back with a little help. That was heavy. Here on says the referee, Buba Sanyang, to see the Keita. He's trying to dictate this in the middle of the park, all the way to Abdullah Kamara on the left-hand side of the field. Kamara sending in a long delivery to Lawrence. Great defending there by Sadio to Seni Gajiko. Alajimbai was calling for that, but Gajiko opting to turn. Of course, landing Jada turning from the back and a free kick for Latrikunda United. Last warning, says the center referee against Lawrence Mendy. Sadio to Seni Gajiko. Gajiko looks for Idan Bolta. Gajiko against Seni. Switching play, looks for the run of Musa Tamba. Super pass from Musa Tamba. Now here they come now around the penalty area. Abdullah Conte, the goal scorer, tries to close down Saidu Sane. Here comes Musa Tamba's cross, looking for the run of Edward or Ibramas there. But Abdijaju maneuver, recovers, looks for turn. But great defending there by Senegaji to the link Jata. Jata looking for Lawrence. Senegaji again recovering. Looks for the run of Saidu Sane. Great defending there by Lamin Sise, alias Ramos. Buba Sanya, twisting and turning. Looking for the run of Lawrence Mendy. Ibrahim Sadio does a comfort defending to Alajim Baye. To fall. Dominic Boas intercepts. John! What was Dominic Boas thinking? And it is high and wide. Alajim Baye apologizes. Lawrence is out. No, Bubakar Drame is coming in to replace Abdul Jaj, it looks like, yes. So this is going to be a like-for-like replacement. Bubakar Drame, of course, the younger brother to Kajale Drame. Remember Kajale Drame? The Gambia's under-20 mesmerizing star, now playing in the South African League. And at some point, of course, the keeper for the under-20. So Bubakar Drame is in. So Abdul Jaj will be enjoying the rest of the minutes in the bench. Alajim Baye for Latrikunda United. Sending in a long one, looks for Saidu Sane. Lamin Sise does the job well. Sidi Keita going for a drive, nothing says the center referee. Sene Gaji got to Tijan Bojang around the opponent box, looks for the run of Saidu. That was lack of concentration there from Saidu Sane. And this out for throw in favor of Latrikunda United. With Alajim Baye will be taken. Tijan Bojang is interested, Sene Gaji is interested, opting to go all the way back. So Baye is starting another throw in again for Latrikunda United. Latrikunda currently in the 14th position. Here comes Ibrahim to Edwards. The two defensive midfield player now playing on the back two. Shane Gadi got two things from the left. Here comes Alaji Umar Fall. Fall looks for the run of the skipper Musa Tamba and the striker Saidu Sane. Abdullah Kote on a no-nonsense defending. The goal scorer for this afternoon. And another substitution. So it looks as though Ibrahim is making way. And a double substitution, it looks like, who is coming in for Latrikunda. And also Alaji Umar. It looks as though a defender is off, but not yet, of course. He's in the field by to Edward Sane in the middle of the park. Edward looking for Ibrahim Sadio, his defensive player. Sending in a long one, looking for the run of the new introduced Alajim Baye. Lamin Sise does the job there. So a free kick for Medina United. So Chernobatu is in. Chernobyl is the number 2 for Latrikunda United. He's in now to bring in much needed attack. Saidu Sane too there to replace Lamin Baji. And of course, Markeita will be starting things for Medina United. Boubacar Drame is in. He'll be connecting, of course, with Lawrence and Dominic Boissy in attack. And getting the netminder starting. You have 75 minutes on the clock, 15 minutes of normal time to go. Keita sending in a long one in the opponent box. Looking for the loan of Lawrence and Dominic Boissy. Great first time header from Lawrence, from Dominic rather. But Lawrence couldn't put himself in the play, so this will be a corner which Boubacar Drame is interested in to take. Like Conte telling him to wait. I'm the scorer man, boy. So you have to wait for him. So Conte again placing himself in the penalty area. Lawrence is the target man without doubt. Mustafa Jaju was going in to give support, but of course perhaps to distract Seni. Dominic Boissy around the edge of the box. The gloves of Umar Cisse, sending in a long one, run of course a centre forward onto the gloves of Umar Keita, who handled the ball like it is his baby, of course. Landing Jata on the other side of the field. Jata sending in a long one, looks for Lawrence. Ibrahim Sadio touch it, and it is out for throwing in favor of Medina United. Will landing Jata will be taken. Of course, Alain by telling him to hold. Lawrence blessing him push well. And the gaffer is in no hurry for another substitution. So far, just one. Of course, which was a line for line. Looking for Boubacar Drame and also Lawrence Mendy. The Jata up to the way of being in a composite there. Here comes Bossana, was crossing down. Abdullah Kamara does well to work it out. This will be a goal kick for Latrikunda United, which of course Umar Cisse is in a haste to take. Foul, 1-1. Sadio Sane, Sadio win that header. Wallahi Cisse was there to give him the support needed. And Abdullah Kamara also there, setting a long one in the opponent's box, looking for the run of Dominic Boissy, but this will be out for throw-in in favor of Latrikunda United. It will be taken by the skipper Musa Tamba for Latrikunda on the right-hand side of the field. Looking for the runner, of course, is centre forward. Sidi Keita looking for Lawrence, but this is going all the way to the gloves of Umar Cisse for, of course, play restart for Latrikunda. Yeah, of course. Sadio there in his saying the guy you go telling them to be hurry. Alaji by operating on the wing, and here they stand now. Ibrahim Sadio starting in for Latrikunda, looking for Ba Kerno, placing it well. Of course, Edward Sane placing it quick. Foul. Bojang Tijan to Musa Tamba. Tamba miscued that ball, but all the way to his compatriot. Here comes Tijan Bojang, miscued that. Sidi Keita turns to Mustafa Yanni, quick one to the Boubacar. Boubacar trying to locate the run of Dominic Boissy, but couldn't. Edward Sane. Boubacar closing him down in the best way possible. For Edward opting to go all the way back to foul. Foul miscued that. Boubacar, of course, using all the energy in the world. Play on, says the referee. Tijan Bojang to Musa Tamba. Tamba was looking for the run of Sadio Sane on the right-hand side of the field. The Sane man turning, of course, was closed down well there by Abdullah Kante. Tijan Bojang rolling it back to Sadio. Abdullah Kante is out of position at the moment. Sidi Keita recovering, does well to hit it out. Of course, this will be play continuing. And of course, Edward Sane rolling it all the way back to Umar Cisse to Modu Ibrahim Sadio. Sadio, Maton will skip that. Boubacar Drame there, of course, will control, looking for the run of Lawrence. Was trying to turn, and Ibrahim Sadio does the well. Alajimbai, so of course, I'm Chernoba. Ball looking for Seni Gajigo. Gajigo twisting and turning. Lamine is interested to recover. Gajigo sending in a long one. Lamine Cisse does a super job there to have a touch on that ball. Landing Keita telling him, I can help you, brother. Mustafa Jaju giving him the support. Sidi Keita miscalculated that ball. In the center circle, great guarding of his ball, and the ball in the opponent's block. Boubacar seems to be running a bit out of energy now, as he was visibly everywhere in this field. And of course, Sidi Keita trying to lock things down. They are now playing on a double diamond formation. It looks like with Mustafa Jaji just on top of them. So it is Buba Sanyang and Sidi Keita trying to close down the midfield. Bubakar Drame now running into space, sending a long one to Dominic Boissy, but Alaji Umar Fall standing tall. Dominic Boissy crossing down Musa Tambadi number 7. Tijal Boja all the way back to Edward Sane, all the way back to Fall Alaji. Fall looking for, of course, his newly introduced Saidu. It looks like the number 27. Now, of course, we go with Ismail Mbai Diarada. So Alaji Mbai. By Alaji, the Mbai squad there looks for Chernobyl, who was turning to much dismay. Of course, Abdullah Kamara does the defensive work there, heading it hard. And Musa Tamba recover, backpedaling, the skipper, sending in a long cross. Umar Keita will watch it well, miscue that. Lamin sees again, was at the right time. Lamin doing the job done well, telling them to be up and wide, telling them to be hungry. Umar Keita miscue the del ball Valalia, Dominic Boissy, brought down. Heavy hit there by Fall. And this will be a free kick. What a defensive play there by Lamin Cisse. That was an absolute defensive work. Abdullah Kodri number 6 is the scorer, but Lamin Cisse also, this is the biggest defensive intervention it looks like. So it looks as though Modou Sadio is coming in. Is that Modou Sadio? We'll let you know. A confirmation there. So defensive pair, Buma Sanyang will be behind that ball. Dominic 2 behind it. Dominic. So free kick. Buma Sanyang is the candidate. Likewise, Bubakar Drame, but this will be, of course, under the feet of Buma Sanyang. As he's without doubt the biggest dead ball specialist, it looks like. Buma Sanyang! Heavy ball! Umar Boja was chasing, but that is out for a corner kick. Again, yes, without doubt, the dead ball specialist. So Dominic Boissy is out for Modou Sadio, yes, a fantastic substitution. So Modou Sadio now will be in the middle of the park, performing a midfield trio, while Modou Lamin Kamara, Umar Bojang, and Bubakar Drame in the attacking third. I'm just curious to know which of Umar Bojang and Modou Lamin Kamara will be operating on the wings at the moment. So, yes, Modou, of course, coach fancy him in the middle of the field. Bubakar Drame and Umar Bojang does a 1-2 combination there. Drame was looking to send the ball in the field, but Saidu Sane for Latrikunda struggling to control that. Abdullah Conte doing the job well there, and of course Abdullah Ansumana Cham also is in the field. Well, Ansumana Cham is in to replace Abdullah Kamara. Great job there by Umar Bojang alias Gorse, doing the hard work there, of course, trying to connect Bubakar Drame. Does well. Bubakar Drame look over, facing Alaji Mbai. Drame now running into the penalty area, was touched from the back, nothing says the central referee. And this will be in play for Tijal Bojang, who does a good job there to control the ball. And this is out for throwing in favor of Medina United. Against Tijal Bojang, in favor of Medina, London Jata will be taking the resulting ball. So, wasting tactics there. Drame placing it 1-2 there, looking the run of Modou Sadio. Lamin Kamara retreating back, Sidi Keita also retreating. The midfielder Leon said the central referee. Here comes Sene Gajiko, looks for Tijan Bojang on the left hand side of the field. Landing Jata tries to close down the space. Here comes Edward Sane, opting to go all the way back to Alaji Mbai. Mbai placing it to Tijan Sene Gajiko. Gajiko brought down, nothing says the referee. Umar Bojang doing the job well there. Bojang does well. Looks for Sidi Keita. So Bubakar Drame now, who's rolling in blue moon. It's a big opportunity to find the winner. What was wrong with Bubakar Drame there? He was looking for Modou Sadio. Bubakar couldn't connect the pass. This would have definitely buried the game. And it seems Bubakar is causing an almighty at the moment with his knee. And the substitutions are finished already. And Brian Mendy will enjoy the rest of the game. Brian Mendy will enjoy the rest of the game on the bench. Bojang Tijan sending in a long one. Ansumana Cham doing the defensive shift. Musa Tamba for Latrikunda United. These are now part of the final actions of the game. Umar Lamin Kamara dropping in the middle. Umar Bojang chasing the ball. Laka Drame to win attack. Turn and twisting in the middle of the park. Here comes Ibrahim Asad looking for Alajim Bai. Alajim Bai was calling for that. Chernoba was calling for that. But also Saidu too was calling for that. Bai there. Turning! That was a heavy one. And it is out for a goal kick for Medina United. Ismail Mbai is working it high and wide. So Umar Keita will start back for Medina United. Long one for Umar Keita, looking for the run of Umar Bojang, and of course Musa Tamba back pedaling. Chernoba, Lamin Sise doing the job again. Chernoba again. More Lamin Kamara to Bubakal Drame. Drame turning, looking for the run of Modu Sajo. Sajo shooting things all the way to landing Jata alias Kabila. Running inside the penalty area now, sending in a cross first time. Ibrahim Sajo doing the work. And Alajim Bai retreating for Latrikunda United. Back to Ibrahim Sajo in their own territory. Umar Bojang trying to cross him down. Huwasanya Amrabat, of course, doing that job there. Nothing says the referee. Foul. Yellow card against Molamin Kamara. Molamin Kamara access their card with discipline and poise. You're good to go, bro. 5 minutes of added time. Oh, nothing is running in the clock. Huh? The time is running well. Absolutely. So, 5 minutes for Latrikunda to find an equalizer. 5 minutes to find the Holy Grail. If Medina maintain this, they will go all the way to 35 points. If Medina maintain this, they will be near impossible to relegate. And of course, quite possibly into the qualification zone. Umar Bojang was lacking focus there, but does well to recover. Bojang is doing the good work, the good attacking firepower. Molamin Kamara seems to be playing in the middle of the park. Morisani operating in the other wing. And Umar Bojang in the striking department. Bukakadrame in the other wing. So it's Molamin Kamara, Bubasanya and Sidi Keita. Molamin Kamara is to link between the attack and the midfield, while Bubasanya and Sidi Keita will be locking down the midfield. While Lallinger on the right and Sumala Chadi on the left, Lamin Sise and Abdullah Kamara. Here comes Alajim Bai, face to face with Bubakar Drame. Drame doing a good defensive job there, and Lamin Sise completes the job. Out for throw for Latrikunda. Bai taking it quick. Rolling into Chernoba, back in the middle of the park. Alajim Bai all the way back to Edward Sane. Sane to Bar. Bar to Musa Tamba, this keeper. Tamba looks for the run of Ibrahim Sajo in his own territory. Edward Sane was calling for that. Ibrahim Sajo rushed to Edward Sane. Of course, the center forward Chernoba was calling for Saidu Sane offside. So the center drive, but the issue was gone edges. And this would be a very important 3 points for the life of Medina United. Well, reports say the president is already in the Gambia. The president of the team has already landed in the Gambia, but of course it's late towards the team. But of course, we'll possibly be ready for the quarterfinal against Banjul. We must definitely be following the team from here onwards. Mike, you're welcome to the Gambia, and I hope you're enjoying the team wherever you may be. And this will be a throw-in for Latrikunda United, which Musa Tamba will be taking. And of course, Senegal will takes it quick. To Latrikunda United now. Edward placing it hard and low to Chernoba, placing it a quick 1-2. Of course, rolling it to Alajim Bai on the left hand side of the field. Look for Ismail Mbai, the Mbai squire. Mbai sending in a long one. And Subani Cham doing a good defensive shift. Molamin Kamara doing in the hard one. Musa Tamba rolling it back to Fall. Fall to Ismail Mbai. Mbai looking for the run of Tijan Bojang. Tijan, a good pass to Alajim Bai, landing Jata, doing the absolute good work. This would be a corner for Latrikunda for what could be one of the first actions of this game. Some nervy moments now. Here comes Tijan Bojang in the opponent's half to Alajim Bai, placing himself for a long cross. This was high and wide. Ansumani Cham clashed it. Musa Tamba backpedaling. This is now the final actions. You have 93 on the clock, 2 minutes of idle time to play. Ansumani Cham doing a good shift. Of course, he was away from the country a few weeks ago. But back in to doing some defensive shifts now. Saidu is down. Nothing says the center referee. The players appealed for a penalty, but the referee was not interested. Musa Tamba on the other side of the field. A long one in the penalty area. This is out for a goal kick. And some breather, of course, will be taken by Abdullah Conte, who is down on the ground at the moment. And of course, Umar Keita will be starting to step back like was Lamin Sisse. So this should be a job done for Medina. Not yet done though. Still a minute or so to complete the job. A very important 3 points in the life of this club. So Umar Keita will start calling on Modi to be as compact as he possibly can. Calling on the middle of the park to be as compact as they possibly can be. Kafa Aliujan did a fantastic job, well done with his technical changes. Bojang Umar! Modu Sadio there, offside, says the center referee. Wow, that was a good hit from Umar Bojang. The goalkeeper who was back pedaling managed to reach it well, but was nearly in for the sweet center forward. That was nearly in for the sweet center forward in Umar Bojang. Here comes Ansumadi Cham, recovering and wins a throw. Good defensive job there by Ansumadi Cham, and this will be a throw for Medina. For what of course could be as part of the final actions in this game, for what could be a very fun evening of flair and fun. A long one. Shatamba is still not giving up this keeper. And of course, Ansuma the Cham recovering. Abdullah Conte working it all the way out. Umar Bojang is chasing. Boubacar Drame too is chasing. Alaji Far recovering. Managed to have a touch on that. Sending in a long one. Full time of actions. Beautiful football, of course. Great 90 minutes of everything. Of flair and fun and a super goal. A defender defending well and turning provider in the other end of the field. Mustafa Jaji with a sweet delivery. Abdullah Conte with a sublime classing header. 1-0 Medina win. A win that is taking them all the way to 35 points. Full time here at the Usman Sawa football field. Medina United 1, Latrikunda 0. The next action for Medina will be the GFF FF Cup quarter final at the KG5 in the stadium in Banjul on Friday, 4:30 p.m. So until we come along your way on Friday evening. Until then, do have a very, very pleasant evening.